Good morning, Facebook. Abby today. We're in Moorhead, Minnesota with the Metabolic Monday. We're going to get those muscles burning. So if you have some dumbbells, kettlebells, soup cans, I got a couple water bottles I can show you with, something you can use at home. I will show some modifications today too, so stay tuned for that. We have 5 to 6 circuits. We're not going to go for time on all of it, maybe some of it. Follow along with me. Follow my lead, and we'll let a couple people join here today. While we're waiting, tell us where you're working out from. Tell us who's watching. I'm going to get the computer rolling. I know you guys are probably tired. It's Monday, a little struggle getting going. This is the best way to start your week. Sarah, good morning. I'm here. It's just me today. I'm going to get the computer rolling. We're going to give everyone just a minute or two so they can hop on. Here we go. Like I said, if you have weights, have them handy, maybe a mat. If you need soup cans or a water bottle, that works too. Click to expand, there we go. All right, Sarah is on. Okay, we are gonna start with a little warm up. I'm gonna give them just a minute, Sarah, since only a couple of you guys are on right away. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We'll start with a little bit of a dynamic warm-up, nothing too crazy. We're just gonna bend over. We're gonna twist to our opposite ankle. You can bring that other arm out, kind of get those arms moving. Let me know if you can't hear me. We're using a different phone today. I don't have a tripod, so if my phone falls, bear with me. Just keep moving here, get the blood flowing. Hopefully everyone got out this weekend. It was pretty nice. I'm gonna bring those arms in front of me. Okay, I'm just gonna pulse them. Big range of motion. And then I'm gonna pulse. Good, I'm gonna do a twist and a punch. Like I said today, it's just me, so not a lot of time stuff, but follow along with me. I'll tell you reps as we go. I'll tell you when to switch sides, all that good stuff. Maybe put in the comments where you're working out from. Topic today is self-care. Maybe taking a little bit more time for yourself this week. Filling your own cup so you can give everyone else the best you. So maybe comment how you're gonna do that. What do you need? We're gonna punch up. What do you need to fill your own cup? Is it more you time? Is it reading a book? Is it exercising? Is it cooking healthy meals? Is it getting enough sleep? Punching down. Good. Now we're just gonna do a full bend and back. Bend and back. Good. Couple more. Awesome. We're going to do some walkouts. If you can remember those, I'll show you the lateral view. We're going to walk our hands out, and we're going to step with each leg, and then we're going to walk our hands back. Again, let me know if you can't hear me, if you can't see me, I can change it around. We're going to do 2 more of those, kind of get those hips moving. Should maybe feel your hamstrings on these. Good. You can even reach up at the top. Good warm-up, super important. Awesome. Maybe just to get you moving a little bit, we're going to throw in a couple gate sinks here. Again, if you can't jump, always make it work for yourself. You can just step out. Okay? I'm going to try to show modifications and the advanced workout today. Good. Grab a little water if you need. I'm just going to check to make sure everyone can hear. Melissa, Jen, Kurt, Joe Norman, You can all hear me, right? See me? All right, I'm gonna show you, we have 2 moves. Every circuit today is 2 moves. I'm gonna go with 15s. If you have nothing, you can still do this, okay? You'll just do I'll show you what to do if you have nothing, but if you have water bottles, that works too, or soup cans. So a front squat. I'm gonna turn those palms towards me, and I'm just gonna squat, and I'm gonna press, okay? We're gonna do 10 of those, and then I'm gonna use a kettlebell because I have it. You could use a dumbbell. You can honestly do this motion with no weight. My toes are out like a sumo. I'm gonna sumo squat to an upright row, okay? Plie squat, some people might call it, to an upright row. Again, you can do these just here. If you can't do a lower body exercise, you're doing push-ups or presses. If you can't do that squat, you can hold and row, okay? So we're gonna do 10 of each. We're gonna go 3 times through those 2 exercises. So we're gonna start with those front squats. My hands are turned towards myself, those biceps are activated. I'm gonna squat, we're beginning right now for 10. Good, squat to a press. If I lose count, it's because I'm talking to you. Again, if your knees hurt, you can hold and press, or just don't go as low. If your shoulders bother you, just squat. Trying to keep it simple here, just 10 reps. I might do a couple less, couple extra, who knows? Good. The only break I'm going to give you during the circuits is just to grab that next weight. So sumo squat, my toes are out, feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. I'm going to squat as low as I can, and I'm going to pull those elbows high. Okay, 10. Good. If anyone has any pain, let me know in the comments. We can modify a little bit as we go. And good. Little break. Metabolic Monday. We're going to amp up those metabolisms. Kelly, Mark. Jen says she can hear and see me. Good. Amanda. We're going to go back to those front squats with the press. If you just joined and you don't have weights, if you have 2 water bottles, you can do it, right? Any sort of little resistance. When we add weight training, those metabolisms fire up, right? Muscle burns more calories than fat. We want to be building muscle. Here we go, 10. I'm going to give you the lateral version this time. Squat. My palms are facing me. Good. Let's get one more in. Awesome. I'm using 15s. It's a decent amount of weight for me. Just want to make it through these today. So sumo, feet out, shoulder a little bit farther than shoulders apart. My shoulders are staying back. Squat to an upright row. Again today, talking about self-care. What does that mean for you? Comment below. Like I said, I gave you options, exercising. Maybe it's sleep. Maybe it's reading a book. Maybe it's sitting on your deck. We have to fill our own cup up before we can help everyone else. Especially moms. You get into that rut, putting everyone else first. Not this week. It's about you. We have one more round. I'll probably check the computer and the phone off in here. So, hi Darla, hi Chris. So far everyone can see me and hear me, so that's good. It's gonna be a nice Monday. Get outside. We're going front squat to a press. If you just joined and you have weights, great. If you don't, just squat or use water bottles or soup cans. We're going 10. My palms are facing me, biceps biceps are engaged. And good. We're on our third round of these. If you have a challenging weight, I encourage you to use it. Even if you don't get all 10, push yourself just a little bit. Maybe self-care is accomplishing something that you've had on your mind to get done, a goal. Maybe that's to run a mile one day this week. Or maybe if you can't run at all, you run more than you did last time. 10 here. Good. Hydrate, okay? Always hydrate. Water should always be with you. Not just during your workout, all day. I'm gonna demo the next circuit. We're gonna keep rolling through these. Might not be as long today, but we are gonna roll. Okay, this is a little more challenging. We've done these single leg deads, RDLs. So we're gonna start on our left foot. I'm gonna demo, don't need to start right away. Slight knee bend, kick that back leg high, and I'm gonna row. And I'm gonna come up, okay? I'm gonna go 5 on this leg in a row, then I'm gonna do 5 on my right. I will walk you through that. If you cannot do single leg, you can go to a dead and row and stand up. Kind of push those hips back. All right, slight knee bend. We never want to lock those knees straight, soft knees. Okay, that will be the modification. If you have no weight, you can still go here and row your arms, okay? Something just to work on that balance. And then, the second exercise, we'll do 5 each leg on those first ones. We're gonna go push up, and we're gonna roll, okay? Push up, twist. Okay, we're gonna go 5 each side. If you can't do that twist, you can do push-ups on your knees as a modification. So everything will still be 10. We're just breaking it down into 2 different sides. If you can't do lower body stuff, you're doing push-ups for both. That'll be awesome. And if you can't do upper body stuff, you're gonna do squats. So I'm gonna start on my right leg, slight knee bend, right? Never lock it straight. And we're beginning dead to a row. And I'm gonna come up. I have 15-pound weights. This is pretty decent. You notice the more weight you put in your hands, that balance has to work a little harder, okay? We're going 5 on this side, and then we're going 5 on our left. Let's get one more here. I might have lost count. Bear with me, I'm trying to talk to you and do this. I'll show you from the front this time, left leg. If you're not feeling that hamstring, you need to kick that back leg just a little higher towards the ceiling. Tap that toe down in between reps. As we stand up, think of pulling with your hamstrings and your glutes, right? Posterior chain here. Pull. You might lose your balance a little bit. That's okay. That's why we do it. Good. I'm going to drop to those push-ups with a twist. We're going to alternate sides. We're going to do 5 each side. Follow with me. I'm going to open up with my left arm first. Push up, twist. Let's not rush through these, okay? Full range of motion on those push-ups, and really think of your core rotating here, keeping it tight. Your core is twisting for you, right? That has to kick in. Here's 3, 2 more each side. Good. Squeeze your abs the whole time these are tight. If you can't do this version, you're going on your knees with no rotation. 1 round down. We have 2 more of that. Hi Annika, hi Tara. Katie. Joe says he hasn't worked out for a while, so this is self-care. I like it, Joe. It's awesome. Okay, we're going back to those single leg deads. I'm going to show you the modification before I begin. Remember, if you can't do single legs, soft knees, deadlift, to a row, okay? Push those hips back, row, okay? I'm gonna go single leg, right leg. 5 each leg. Sometimes when I put weights in your hands, I don't always like to do timed because we rush. And I want quality today. We want to burn, we want to get that metabolism fired up. When we add weights, weight training, your metabolism stays elevated for longer than if you're doing steady state cardio. You burn more calories doing cardio or steady state. That metabolism stays fired up for more hours throughout the day after strength training. So there's a time and a place in a fitness program for both of those. They both need to be addressed. So different ways to get that. We'll go one more, then we're going right into those push-ups. Good. For me, self-care, you're looking at it. My exercise time, typically in the morning for me, is my best time before anyone else is up. Especially now when we're at home doing homeschooling. Get it in. It relaxes me. Sometimes it makes my patience be just a little better. Good. Push up and twist. If you can't do this, you're going push-ups on your knees. We're going one more each side. Awesome. We have one more round. I'm going to give you just a few seconds. Maybe you're a beginner. Maybe you can only do 2 rounds today. That's okay. Or hit pause and come back to it once you are recovered. Remember, we always want to work safely at our own pace. You want to push yourself a little bit, but not dangerously. We're going to go back to that right leg. Row. I like to throw in compound movements, right? A lot of the whole body working together here. Kind of trick that leg a little bit. I'm rowing. Baby forgets it has to work. Maybe you're falling all over the place and it doesn't forget. One more. If anything, you should feel a great stretch in these hamstrings. Even if you're not using weight, this can become a challenging exercise. This is a great thing if you have younger kids. Can they do this without falling? Without weight, of course. It's just you're controlling your body weight, that center of gravity. Great for athletics. Speaking of athletics, don't forget our Coach's Corner tomorrow at 4. Dom and I will be going live on our page, and we will have all the details of our summer youth program. So come with questions, you can comment on there and we will answer your questions, kind of like a Q&A session. So if you have kids or even if you're interested for yourself, we're going to be focusing on youth, but we can answer questions about general public. We're going last round here. Try to twist, we don't need to rush. If you can't get full range of motion on those push-ups, I encourage you to drop to your knees. You can drop to your knees and still come up on your toes for that twist. Let's get one more each side. If any of my early morning Zoom clients are joining, some of these movements are the same. Can't do too much. Ian, Jake. All right, set 2 done. Good job. I'm gonna grab a little water, you should too. All right, no weights for the next one, okay? We're gonna get that heart rate up. I'll show you both of them before we begin. We're gonna go limbo squats. We're gonna dip down, stand up. You see how my feet come together? Get out here a little bit. Drop down, stand up. The modification would be not go so low. The other modification would just be a squat hold during that time, okay? I'm gonna do 5 each side, and then we're gonna go into standing upright mountain climbers. You're gonna follow or left. Dip down and up. There's 1. 6. There's 10. Not much rest. Let's go right into it. So I'm pulling, okay? Like I'm grabbing a rope, pulling myself up and climbing. Those lats are engaged. Maybe even pinching my shoulder blades a little bit. My knees are coming high. If you can't jump, you're just simply marching, okay? You can use your arms if you want. You don't have to. Get those knees up. And rest. Tiny break, recover. See you later, Joe. There we go. Okay, here we go. Back to those limbos. Let's do it. Here we go. Dip and up. Those feet come together. If you can't go this low, that's okay. Don't worry about counting. Follow along with me. And right into those mountain climbers. Remember, march. If you can't, jump. I'm going to jump. I'm pulling the knees as high as I can, really engaging my abs. Okay? Pull. I'm climbing. Keep going. Control your breathing. And rest. One more round. I'm not going to give you a lot of break here. In fact, here we go. No weights this time. Just getting that heart rate elevated. If you just joined, have weights handy. We're talking about self-care this week. What does that mean for you? Comment below. Mine is typically exercise and a little alone time, which none of us are probably getting that right now. But I find if I move my body, my mood elevates, get those endorphins going, a little natural high. Okay? Keep going. Let's push through this a little bit longer today. And good. We're going to climb. Here we go. Reach. Remember, if you can't jump, you can march. The whole goal is to keep your body moving. I'm climbing. I'm pulling on that rope. And rest. A little water. Good job, everyone. We're on circuit 4. I will demo right now. No weights, but a little more strength involved here. Okay? We're going to go a power push-up. So we're going to push ourselves off the ground. We're going to jump. We're going to bring our forehead towards the ground and we're going to jump. The modification is to walk out. Slight push-up if you can. If you can't, no big deal. Walk back and squat. Walk out, walk back, and squat. I encourage you to push yourself off if you can. That's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to do 10 of those. And we're going to go into those frog kicks, okay? Now we're lifting that leg high. If you can't do that, you're going to squat and just bring a knee up, okay? Follow along with me. We're going to shoot for 10 of those power push-ups. Here we go. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to throw myself up and jump. If you can do that push-up that you can't throw, you can 2 steps to walk yourself back. 1, 2, jump. If you can't jump, you just simply squat, right? I would like to jump. I'll give you guys a little bit extra time if you're not jumping and throwing. It takes a little longer. As you're walking yourself back, if you're not throwing, we're thinking about that core is tight. It's holding us up, right? We'll get one more here. I'm doing the walk back, just a demo there. Frog kicks, follow along. Here we go. Again, if you can't do that frog kick, just do the knee drive here, okay? We're going 10 each side here. Trying to get low in that squat. Go what's comfortable for you. If you can't do lower body exercises, push-ups or Supermans today. Keep breathing. We're gonna go one more each side. Kick high. Good. A little break there. That's tough. It's boom, boom, boom. Hi, Aubrey. I'm gonna catch my breath here for a second. 2 more rounds of that. We're already on circuit 4. All right, here we go. If you just joined, I'll talk you through the modifications. We're gonna go into that power push-up, throw to a jump. If you can't throw, you can walk back. Join me now. Throw. I'll do a couple different variations. If you can't do the push-up, you can just walk yourself out and back into that squat. Make sure you're standing up and squatting between each one. I'll throw a couple different kinds in this circuit so you guys can see. One more. Good. Give you just a second in case you're finishing up. We're going to go into those frog kicks next. Really, if you want to challenge yourself on these next ones, think depth, right? Depth in those squats. Go into that range of motion that we don't normally get into. Here we go. Squat. I'm looking up at that foot, leaning into the kick. Those obliques should fire up a little bit. 10 each leg. I may lose count when I'm talking to you. That's okay. Follow along. Sometimes it's best you just don't know, right? Just try to keep going. Comment your self-care activity. What makes you tick? Mine is exercise and training people. I like to see people do things that they don't think they can, push them a little out of their comfort zone, and push them past their potential a little bit. Last one. Good. Tiny break. We have one more round of that. I'm going to check the time. Hi, Christina. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Rich. Rich, it's been a while. It's been a minute, Rich. Good to see you on here. Okay, we're going into those power push-ups. I'm going to do the throw. Again, watch the modified version. If you're just joining and you have weights, grab them. Here we go. We're going to push-up, throw, jump. We're going 10. Okay, here's a little more modification. Walk yourself back. If you can't do the push-up, you can just go here. Walk yourself back to a squat. I encourage you to jump if you can. Stay with me. A little extra never hurt anyone, right? Keep that body moving. How many of you are sitting behind a computer for multiple hours rest? You know, whether you're at the office or at home. Okay, multiple hours. This isn't too much to ask. 30 to 60 minutes a day is not too much to ask of your body to move. It wants to move, okay? Here we go, frog kicks. Looking for depth. Squat and kick. I'm looking at that foot. I'm pulling, my obliques are engaged. If you can't go this low, that's okay. issues. Okay, you need to accommodate for those. If you just joined in, we're talking self-care. What do you need to do to keep yourself happy? I shouldn't say just exercise for me. Sleep, I refuse to give into it sometimes. It doesn't always work out so well for me. And good. Grab some water. We are probably 30 minutes into this. Hey, Robbie. We are 31 minutes in. Exercise and alone time, says Sarah. And she loves the frog kicks. I like that comment. The more engagement, the better, right? Can we write it down? Our goals, they happen. All right, 2 circuits left. We're gonna go to the mat. There's 3 exercises here. I'm gonna show all 3 before we begin. We're gonna go twisting planks. We're up on those toes. We're dropping that hip. All right? If you can't drop that hip, maybe it's just a slight little rotation. If you can't do that, you're gonna go high plank and tap those shoulders or tap those hands, okay? Again, the advanced version is to rotate those hips as far as you can. And then you're gonna stay in that position. I'm gonna stay low. I'm gonna go knee to elbow. I'm gonna get that knee way out to my side. If you can't do that, it can be just little leg lifts, okay? But I'm gonna do that knee to elbow. And then the very last thing, we're gonna flip to our backs. Twisting slide crunches. My hands are on the mat, my shoulders are gonna come off, and I'm gonna reach, slide my hands on that mat towards my heels. Okay, pushing my low back into the mat. Those are your 3. Follow along. I will tell you when to switch. There's no reason for you to count. You just think about what you're engaging, right? Your mind is to tell you what's working. Don't just go through the motions. Here we go. Twisting plank. I'm going low plank. I'm rolling those hips. If you can't roll them as far, that's okay. If you need to go into that high plank shoulder tap, that's okay too. But if you can, be here. Keep breathing. We only have 2 circuits left today. Probably go close to that 45-minute mark. And good, we're gonna switch. I'm not gonna come out of that plank. I'm gonna go 5 each side here. Again, if you need to go high plank, it can look the same. If you can't get your knee way out, you can bring it straight up, or you can lift your legs, okay? Maybe you're just beginning and just holding that plank for 20, 30 seconds is enough. Good. Got a little carried away trying to show you guys the modifications. We're gonna flip to our back. We're gonna go 10 each side here. Shoulders are off. We're sliding. Good. Hands are right on that mat. Pushing that low back into the mat. Right, we don't want any arched backs. This is a safe exercise because your feet are flat, you have a lot of points touching the floor. You can really focus on contracting that core. That's 1 round. You will be feeling your shoulders after all these planks too. We're gonna start over. Twisting plank, knee to elbow, twisting slide crunches. Here we go. I'm not giving you a lot of rest. If you need to hit pause, go ahead. Good. Shoot for 10 each side here. Maybe 5 is sufficient. Maybe you're just holding a plank. My clients this morning, if you're doing this, again, you're gonna have a rock solid core. Okay, knee to elbow. I'm gonna go high this time. I'm gonna bring my knees straight up. If you can bring them to the outside, great. We're going 5 each side. Tucking my butt under, pulling with my knee. Those abs are engaged. Mine are burning. My butt is not in the air. Good. Twisting slide. This is the end of round 2. So So shoulders come off, I push into that mat, and now I'm sliding. If you keep those hands on the mat, try to slide a little farther each time. Those obliques fired up. Still breathing. I often see people hold their breath when they're doing this stuff. Don't do that. Nice controlled breathing. Something to focus on. One more. Good. Give you a little breather. We have one more round of that. Hi, Eric. Again, if you're just joining, you want to start over here. You might need some weights, some soup cans, some water bottles. Okay, Metabolic Monday. We're throwing weights in our hands. We're doing a little strength training, added in a little cardio. We want to keep that metabolism burning all day long. Twisting plank, here we go. Ten each side. These aren't real slow, but I'm looking for that range of motion. As you get stronger, your shoulders will stay strong into the mat and not twist a whole lot, just those hips. Those obliques can catch you before you hit the ground. And good. I'm going to come high again, but I'm going to go on the outside. Here we go, 5 each side. These have slowed down. A little more time under tension. Those abs are burning. Can you push just a little bit longer? Let's get one more each side. Good. We're going to flip to our back. Last round of this core here. We have one little finisher after this. It's a good one. Here we go. Twist. Again, that low back pushed into the mat. Still breathing. You can look at your belly button. Force that low back to push into the mat too. Good. Okay. Water. I'm going to get rid of my mat. We are going to do, I'll demo, you rest, bear crawl hold, and a burpee. So I will show you some modifications and the exercise right now. So that bear crawl hold, hands are going to be directly under our shoulders. Those knees are going to be 1 to 3 inches off the ground, and those knees are going to be directly under our hips. We're not way out here, okay? We're tucking them. We're strong. Our shoulders are back. We're going to hold that. Okay, I will tell you when to switch. Okay, we're just gonna hold that. We're gonna feel those quads burning, those shoulders, those abs. Okay, and then the burpee. Here's the advanced version. Just a normal burpee. If you can't do that, you can set back and up, right? You can get that going pretty fast. If you feel like you need more push-ups, add them in. Those 2 exercises 3 times, and then you guys will be out of here. Yep, we're 40 minutes in, so let's get this done. We'll be on to your Monday. I'll show you the lateral view here so you can see how my hands are under my shoulders. My hands are not in a fist unless you need to. My fingers are wide. Here we go. Shoulders are back. I'm not looking down. I just have my neck in a nice neutral position. Those knees are tucked under me and really close to the floor. If you can't do that, you're going to hold just a normal plank. Good. You should feel yourself shaking just a little bit. I feel my quads. All right. Stay with me here. Push it just a little bit. This is pretty easy on the joints. If you can't bend your knees like that, then go into that plank. We're going to go right into the burpee when I tell you. We're going to do 10 burpees. All right. So in a second here, I'm going to kick my feet back and go into that part of the burpee, and we're beginning those. Here we go. 10 burpees. That's a little bit different feel when you come from that hold. Give me 10. If you can't jump, you're walking back and just squatting at the top. 5, So here we go. Those burpees get that heart rate up. So get set. Hold that bear crawl. For those of you that are moving, tiny little movement, front and back. You notice my knees still stay under my hips, right? I'm not stretching out. Just tiny little movements, front and back. We can throw some lateral ones in there. This is awesome. Keeping those knees under my hips, very close to the ground. Okay, front and back. We can go lateral. This is not easy. If you're failing, that's okay. Pushing yourself. Okay, from this hold, we're in a hold. We're going 10 burpees. Go. If you can't jump, you can stand up and put your feet back. Okay, I'm going to jump. Control your breathing here. 6. I don't have it listed here, my timer today. Here we go, one more. Good. One more round of that. Again, we added those bear crawls with a little bit of movement. If that's hard, go back to that hold. Hey, Andy Richards. Okay, we're talking, if you just joined, we're talking self-care, right? Make this week about you. Fill your own cup first. Everyone else around you will benefit. Comment below what you do for self-care. Maybe if you address that, you'll be more mindful of it throughout the week. When you start to lose your cool, or you're just getting exhausted, burnt out, you need to revisit what makes you tick. Here we go, bear crawl. We're gonna go into that hold first. If you're there, and you can, little tiny movements, front and back, okay? Keeping those knees close to the ground. I'm gonna throw some lateral movement in. This just hits your core a little bit more. I can go front, back. Those knees are staying under my hips. It's tiny micro movements here. Talk about controlling and holding your body weight. You can't cheat on these. If you're doing it right, you can't cheat. It'll be hard. Okay, hold. From this hold, we're gonna get those last 10 burpees. Here we go. I'm jumping. I'll throw in a couple of modifications. If you can't jump, step back, step up. Okay? The body is staying in motion. Here's 6. 3 more, let's get it. This is your last thing of the day. Good. Metabolic Monday. If you fast, go ahead with that. If you don't, I would say within 15 minutes, some protein and carbs, get them in your body. Nutrient timing. Good job today, everyone. There will be a YouTube flashback video. I believe it's Cody's med ball workout. It'll be posted on our Facebook page today, so you can join in for that. Tomorrow, Alyssa and I will be back on at 7. Just stay tuned. Don't forget about Coach's Corner, Tuesday at 4, answering questions on the youth summer program.